Anyone who's researching their Australian military history or genealogist who has military history connections would be familiar with these kind of records, the attestation records, the sign-up records. And this is one for a George Elkin Benson for World War II, where his enlistment details, and he's from Newcastle. So these are fantastic records. And I'm not going to go into it for a genealogist point of view, but they do have name, next of kin, date of birth, occupation, address, you know, it's fantastic stuff. So if you haven't checked Australian military records, absolutely do so. But what I'm wanting to show you today is actually a different part of the records that you get for that. And that is actually the service part of it. So this is where it can get really interesting. So obviously on the other part, it's just fill in details and people can understand that. Here is where you get into the military jargon, the acronyms and the abbreviations, and you may not understand just exactly what is being said or what is going on at the time. So this particular detail here, so this tells you basically where they were, what happened, what battalion, and all of that kind of stuff. But without knowing the details, the acronyms and so on, you don't necessarily know that. So I want to show you Understanding Australian Military Speak. So it is a book specifically designed to help you interpret your military records, because let's face it, they do have their own language. So this book was written by a retired lieutenant from the Australian Army. He's now a military historian, and has compiled over 6,000 entries for this book. Now these abbreviations, acronyms, whatever, they date from 1788 through to the current day. So, and there are so many here that you've never, well, probably general public hasn't heard of. So let me just show you. So you get an idea of what the type of thing is like anyway. And it's just page after page alphabetically in that. So, like I said, the military has their own language, abbreviations, and this is going to help you interpret it. So if you want to get more out of your military records and understand what is actually happening, get a copy of this, Understanding Australian Military Speak. It's available as a printable and as an ebook download as well. So you can find the links below